after the weather, but first today, do you have an empty back paddock that you just don't know what to do with? Well, a new farm forestry program has been launched to help farmers in the southwest work out if forestry could be a profitable option with a guaranteed return. Wendy Perdon is the project manager behind Decision Tree at the Southwest Timber Hub. She says the program will also make it simpler for farmers to maximise their carbon credits.
So it's a web-based program predominantly. The first stage of it is a really, really simple calculation tool to see if it's worth having a conversation about putting trees on your farm. So you go to decisiontreewa.com.au, put in 3 pieces of data, which is how many hectares of your land you're thinking about putting under trees, what shire you're in and what the land's been used for in the past. And what that will do is calculate out for you your return on investment, your cash flows, your carbon rates, everything that you really need to know to start to make some decisions. From there, we've got a whole lot of guidance notes and a whole lot of information on things to consider when making your decision. But we realised that we needed to do more than just help people get to that point. So we've been working with the Forest Products Commission and West Pine to really make the return on investment as positive as we can for farmers. And so what we've got now is we've got 3 advisors from Forest Products Commission that'll come out, assess your land, look at where you're planting, look at the best ways to optimise things. If you're still considering going ahead, they'll actually supply the seedlings for free for you, so there's absolutely no cost apart from giving some of your land to entry. And then the next stage that we were really looking at was people were worried that they were left with trees that they couldn't sell. And so what West Pine have done is come on board and said, we'll go into an offtake agreement and actually purchase those trees before they're, as they're planted, and guarantee a price fixed today, increasing with CPI, guaranteed to be taken at the end of the growth time. So from start to finish, our farmers can be completely guaranteed that they're going to have the best possible trees grown, that there's a market for them, and there's a really good price for them.
Do farmers have the option of choosing which type of timber crop they want to plant, or is it limited to pine at the moment?
This one's limited to pine at the moment because that's where the state shortage is going to be the biggest.
And have you had much interest from farmers in the area so far?
Yeah, look, it was amazing how quickly, from the launch even, we've had a couple of farmers going, right, when can I get someone out to assess my land and start the conversation? So I think there's a lot of people who are interested in sort of the passive farming, if you like, what they do at the back paddocks that, they never touch because they're not great for anything else. But also a lot of farmers are really interested in their carbon footprint now. There's going to be a lot of supply chain issues if farmers can't show that they're actually doing something around the carbon impact of their farms. And trees are an absolutely brilliant way to reduce your carbon impact of your farm while still actually generating an income from it. So it's a really good option all round.
Right, so is it a way to sort of maximise carbon credits as well?
Absolutely, yeah. So for every tonne of wood, it's a carbon credit, basically.
Southwest Timber Hub project manager Wendy Perdon. She was speaking with Georgia Hargreaves about the new farm forestry program Decision Tree that's just been launched. If you'd like to have a look at the assessment tool, the quickest way is to jump onto the Decision Tree website at decisiontreewa.com.au. It's not